All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Monday Coffee with Kalan. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. No, Lewis, I'm actually taking the Lewis approach to this one, and you're not going to see my face quite yet or at all today because I'm not feeling so hot, and I ended up sleeping in longer than I thought I would because I couldn't fall asleep last night. So I didn't have time to do my makeup and shave and all that fun stuff. So I look like an ape man because I haven't shaved in a couple of weeks actually, um, because I don't have a need to at the moment. Still waiting on my surgery, and I think it's going to happen in July now, July or August. They're supposed to call me this week to schedule it, so we'll see when that's going to happen. But thanks to everybody that has popped in today. You guys are actually going to kind of get a sneak peek at what's been happening on the workbench because we are finishing up the Land Rover, getting it all ready to go off to its new owner, which will be pretty cool. It's nice to be building it for somebody that will appreciate it. So just want to thank everybody that's popped in. Chris K, how's it going? What the hell is this? I know, buddy. It's been a while. So let's get over to chat real quick. And I just need to do one thing and make sure that my phone is not, because I had my alarm set to go off to wake me up. And we'll just make sure that there's no crazy alarms going. So we're good there. There's been a few changes in the hobby room too, which I will share with you guys hopefully next week. And you'll get to see kind of what's been going on there. So first of all, we have Lewis, model making trucker in the house. And good to see you, Lewis, as always. Hope you guys had a lot of fun at the fair with the kiddos. We have our fair here in Yreka in August, and it's always so hot because it's in the 90s and the hundreds during that time. But I don't know. I like going. Melissa, she doesn't like going to the fair. I don't understand. But I've always enjoyed it because we used to show cows at fairs all the time when we raised cattle, and I absolutely just loved it. So see, we have Kevin from KX4 Gaming and Models in the house. Good morning, Kaylin. Good to see you, buddy. And Chris saying, what the hell is this? It's always good to see you, Chris. Hope work's going well for you today. And everybody's saying hi to each other. We also have Muse in the house. Morning, Kay, and all. Coffee just finished brewing. Yeah, Muse, send me some coffee, please. I have not had a chance to make it. I can't even talk. I literally just rolled out of bed. So, yeah, I need coffee. I'll get some later after the stream. This will probably be a shorter stream. Try to keep it maybe around an hour. And just because I have a few little things, I'll finish up here on the Land Rover, and then we'll probably show you a few other things that I'm going to be working on. Chris said there's been a few changes, but he's still working on the same Land Rover. Yes. Oh, yes, we gained 2 goldfish as well. Nat ain't happy, though. And Dan's in the house. Hi, Dan. Quano Man. Hi, all. And we also have Dirk, who's popped up. What up, Kaylin? How you been? Hey, Dirk. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been about the same. Just rough. Waiting for my surgery, and things are not improving. So just kind of hanging in there. No coffee, Kaylin. Hang your head in shame and sit in the naughty corner. Exactly. I know. Monday coffee with Kaylin with no coffee and no face. What are you gonna, I'm doing things all wrong today. Everybody's saying hi to each other, and there we go. So all caught up with chat. I'm just gonna get kind of right to it here, and I hope everybody's doing well. I need to turn on my tablet here so I can record this part, because we still have to put this on YouTube. And I'm still filming the final bits of it. And there we go. But basically, here we have the Land Rover. In fact, I need to put gloves on because I've already got a fingerprint on it. And so if anybody knows how to get fingerprints out of a clear coat, you know what? The clear coat sat for about a week drying, and I still, for some reason, managed to get a fingerprint on it. And it's bothering me a whole lot. And I know better than to, be manhandling things while it's dry. But basically, here is what we've got. I chose not to put the front windows in just because I just wanted you to be able to look inside and see the detail there. This window looks pretty good. These are fairly good as well. This side, however, so what I had done was I had taken Mod Podge and I had added a bit of black paint to it. So that way it kind of looks like the rubber seal that goes around the windows. Well, when I did that, on this side, it kind of smushed up a little bit. And so you see that black around it. And I was like, I don't want the front windows to do that. The rear windows turned out fairly nice. We've got the tire installed on the back, which was very important to me because I always love seeing the Land Rovers with the tire on the rear. And then instead of putting the other tire up on the roof rack, which now you see there's an antenna there instead, we put the other tire on the hood. So this kit has a really cool hinge so you can lift open the hood. Well, obviously when you go and you throw paint on stuff, that kind of thickens up. And so I've run into a little bit of an issue here where the pin right there, the hinge there, has broken off because it's so tight. And I had clipped everything down to try to make it better. So I'm going to have to try to resecure that. And I thought about just having the hood shown in the up position. And so I got to try to fix that piece on the hinge there. And then you've got the front, which turned out fairly nice. Really like how all of that looks. So, and then the underside, I had thought about maybe doing a little bit more weathering to it just for fun. We'll see what happens. I still have to glue the wheels on. They will spin after they're glued on. But the steering moves, which is bizarre because the steering wheel doesn't move. So I don't know why they did that. Maybe just so you could position it in different ways, but it doesn't track straight. So anyways, that's where we're at with this. I've also kind of another fun thing that you guys get to see kind of a behind the scenes on right now is because I'm so close to finishing the Land Rover, which Chris is right, I've been working on it forever, but I need to get it finished and we're so close. But then I've started to finish the 1937 Chevrolet convertible, which we started on the channel a long time ago. And I've got the interior all painted up and it's pretty much just the way I want the interior. This, I haven't decided if it's going to stay, it's going to be either a glossy white. This is the convertible cover. But I was thinking about painting it black because what I'm going to do is this is going to be green, kind of a darker green metallic. And the black looks better with the green on these 37 Chevrolet convertibles. I've never really seen a green one with a white convertible top. But anyways, I had to do a lot of filling and I'm still working on sanding all of this out. Then I will be able to mount the hood or the hood, whatever you want to call it, bonnet, to the front of the vehicle. And then I'll have to do some more filling around here just to fill in some of these gaps, because this is a Lindbergh kit. It's basically a tabletop series, not meant to be the best model, but I'm trying to make it as best as I can because I do like these cars and it'll look great on my desk. And so I'll get that mounted, then I'll seal everything off and then paint it up. And then I just started using Stynylrez paints and the All-Clad 2. And I got a bunch of different All-Clad 2s and I'm really enjoying them so far. So I'm going to attempt to do the bumpers in that All-Clad 2 chrome. And we're also currently repainting the Ladder 9, the Agora Models Ladder 9 fire truck. And I'm doing a lot of the chrome work with the All-Clad, and I just absolutely love it. It's great stuff. I repainted the bottom on this because I wasn't happy with how I had hand brushed it all, didn't like it. So I took it to the paint booth and resprayed the entire bottom with the dark iron, Tamiya dark iron. And then I've come back with oily steel, the Vallejo oily steel, and repainted all of the frame pieces and chassis parts and some of the transmission pieces and covers. And there's still a few more things I need to paint, like the straps, but I want to paint the tank. Probably just going to paint it black. I don't know what color the tanks were on that, but honestly, because this is a tabletop series, you're not going to really see a whole lot of the bottom because it's just going to be sitting on my desk. Anyways, the wheels and tires turned out absolutely amazing. I need to clear coat these still, but check that out. And then once I clear coat it, I'm going to do a wash on it to kind of let those transitions or seams where the rim goes to the tire, just make that really pop. But I think that the tires and rims turned out really, really nice. I like that. And once they're clear coated, that chrome silver will pop a lot better. So that's kind of a sneak peek at what's been going on here on the workbench in my downtime. I didn't get a lot of video edited just because I've been trying to get video created to edit, but I should have some stuff for you this week. I'm trying to think about how I really want to approach the videos, and I was putting them out. I was putting a video out every Wednesday and Friday, and occasionally an extra bonus video on Saturdays, usually the fire truck. And that's a lot of work, to be honest with you. And you know, right now I have the time to do that. I just don't know if I'm always going to have the time to do that. And it's just a lot of work trying to get all that edited as well. And you know, the problem with that is that then my wife complains, rightfully so, that she doesn't get to hang out with me very much because I'm in here working on models and editing. And so I was thinking about possibly cutting back to maybe just focusing on at least trying to get one, maybe two videos out a week. You know, having that second video be a bonus. I just don't know what days I'm going to be posting videos, so we'll just kind of see how things go. At this point, I don't care about algorithms and all that with Facebook. You know, I'm not in, you know, I only have, we're actually almost to 300 subscribers now. I think I have 292, almost to that 500 point to where we were going to do a giveaway. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of interest at this time of trying to just make this for, you know, I just want to do it for fun and keep the fun in it and just show you guys kind of what I've been doing and my whole process and all that. So it's not like I'm doing this for money or anything like that. My focus really right now is to get my back fixed and have my surgery so that I can get back to work and go back to the fire department, because it really sucks. All I'm really able to do right now with the fire department is cook on training nights. So I did do my driver operator training because it's all classroom time. And so we had training every Thursday for that, and I passed all my tests. And so now I'm certified. I've got those certifications. So now that's good. But I can't do anything with it at the moment. So not until I have my surgery. So back to chat. I need a lighting kit for Mars Attacks, Martian Warrior, Mobius kit. Does anyone make it? You know, that's a good question. I wonder if so there is company that was making different lighting kits, but I've heard they've kind of dropped down off the radar. So that's a good question. Maybe somebody would know. Dirk saying, "Hey everyone, but Lewis is on the pop list for canceling another live stream. You're killing me, bro." Yeah, Dirk was really upset about that, Lewis. Unfortunately, we all got to miss the Friday Gem with Nat and Lewis, and they kind of make the whole week kind of come together at the end there and make everything fun for us. So Lewis was saying, "I know how to get them out. Don't put them in. Prevention is better than a cure. Hope that helps." I'm confused, Lewis. I didn't cancel. That was she who farts in bed. Oh, Lewis. Poor Nat. Now, Dan says, "I know how to get rid of a fingerprint. You put more clear on it and then dab it with a toe. I'm not sure how to get rid of a toe print, though." Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, Dan. I was wondering if maybe Dan and Lewis, I was thinking that because it's right here, and I tried rubbing it out with a cloth, like like those eyeglass cleaning cloths, but I didn't wet it or anything, and I'm afraid to wet it. But I tried that and it didn't do anything. This works great on the glass. If you get any weird smudges on the glass, it does a great job. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I might just have to clear coat the whole thing, or put a layer of Future on it, just to maybe try to get rid of those. Dirk was saying, "Yeah, but she's not here to blame, so it's you, dude." That's right. Nat's not here to blame. Actually, this is the best time to blame her, because then she'll only find out because Lewis will tell her, and then he'll be in trouble. Laugh out loud. I'll pass it on to her. I'm not sure if she will stream this week either, because she's starting her new job this week. That's awesome. I'm glad that she's finally starting that job, Lewis. That's great. That'll mean more money for you at Telford, right? Is it off red? Is that one of your speed builds? And you know what, Lewis? It's actually that pink is only, or the off red color is the primer. It's a Stynylrez dull pink primer. And the reason why I use it on so many different things is because it sprays really nice. I absolutely love that Stynylrez dull pink. It sprays the best out of all the Stynylrez primers. It sprays the best. So that's kind of why it's that off red color, Lewis. Chris was asking, is that one of your speed builds? No. The speed build was a 1932 Ford V8 coupe, and that is actually on the to-do shelf right next to the workbench. And in fact, I'll bring it out here. This, so I started this for the Hobby Link International speed build at the end of the year, and I screwed it up quite a bit with adding a wash to it, not really knowing what to do. So I think I can still kind of clean up this wash, but for the most part, I was just thinking of repainting it anyhow. Oh, there, now you guys can see it. But this is definitely going to be that lovely not pink off red color, along with the white, which I screwed up too. I gotta come back and repaint this entire section here, but I have to do some sanding first, some wet sanding. And that is, I absolutely love the colors on this, just because it's something different. And this was a speed build for Hobby Link International. Right after Christmas, we did a speed build to try to get a kit done before the end of the year. and I failed, obviously, but I had entered two different ones. The VC 130, which is up top on another shelf. So we won't be seeing that today because that is a lot harder to get down. And Lewis is saying, yes, black is an acceptable color. In the words of Henry Ford, you can have any color as long as it's black. And Dirk was saying, this is supposed to be a hobby. You are making it a job with such a video schedule. Yeah, and I think that was part of the issue and why I was getting a little burnout, Dirk. So that's very true. Just it's I think it's better if I just kind of try to keep it down to one video a week or just put one out as I can, and especially when I go back to work, because when I'm working, not only am I working at the school, but I'm also working at the fire department, and so my time will be drastically cut short. And we've got Steve from the Maker's Cave. Afternoon all. How's it going, Steve? Always good to see you, buddy. And I hope you're doing well. And Muse said, why can't the wifey do something crafty with you? So that's kind of the plan, actually. So during the last 3 weeks, we have been redoing the hobby room, which was originally her sewing room, and I kind of took it over. So next week, I'll kind of show you around and show you what changes have been made. The paint booth is still in here, but it's probably moving out to the garage. So I'll be doing my painting out in the garage, which will open up a desk space for her to do her sewing. I also kind of changed things a bit on the workbench so that she could put her so that she could actually set up her sewing machine here and do some sewing. And we'll see how that works. But yeah, she'll be able to come in here and do her crafts and do mostly gaming. She does a lot of gaming, and maybe then it'll entice me a little bit to play those board games with her that she likes while I'm editing a video or something. Who knows? Lewis is saying hi to Steve, the Maker's Cave. I hope I got your name right. Yes, you did. And Chris is saying videos whenever you want or not at all, like me. I know, but you know what, Chris, the videos that you do put out are excellent and really informative. Muse is saying, but yeah, seriously, don't make it more work than it should be. I appreciate that. Dirk was saying, and if it becomes a job soon, I'll be removing you as a subscriber because you don't make any more content. Yeah. Lewis is saying, my videos are non-existent at the moment. Yeah, but you have a life, and you work really hard. And what videos you do put out, they're definitely worth it. And your live streams are 100% the best thing that's on the internet, in my point of view. You and Nat, honestly, should be in television. You guys are great. Steve was saying, hey, model maker. Yep, got the name right. And Mark at Edinburgh Modeling Man Cave is in the house. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Mark has been a busy bee building, as usual, all kinds of different kits. And if you haven't checked out his channel, in fact, anybody that's in here, I recommend going and checking out their channel. But yeah, Mark, he builds so much, and he's fast. Like, unlike me, I'm really slow at building. Let's not exaggerate. I wasn't that upset about Nat and Lewis. They aren't that funny. Snark. Yes, they are. And Mark saying hi to Lewis. And yes, Dirk, I said rub it out. 80 grit removes fingerprint. No, Chris. I see, the thing is I'm worried about screwing up the clear coat. But I'm thinking maybe if I just work on that one panel and do like 3,000 grit or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Joking aside, Novus products work wonders. Oh yes, the polishing compound. Is that what you're talking about, Dirk? Yes, and Muse says Novus polishes. Novus, yeah. And Dano's in the house. Hey, Dano, how's it going? Hello, everyone. Dano says, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And off red, oh, you me pink like a tank. Yes, a pink tank. Someday it'll happen. We'll get Lewis to paint something pink at some point. Kalan, can you make me a mod so I can time down how he's bullying me? I do need to make some mods because yeah, we occasionally, it's not as much since what's going on in the world. The bots have kind of died down a little bit, but yeah, Lewis, I will actually at some point make you a mod, and I should probably make somebody else one too, that because you're not always available. I do appreciate you being able to join me today. Dan bullies everybody though. Just kidding. He's not a bully. He's just funny. Ooh, just notice Lewis don't get a spanner. Pink tank. I can put people in timeout though. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know how to make people mods, so Nat might actually have to school me on that. And and then Quantum Man put in pink tank, and Lewis keeps smashing it. I have a life and work really hard. Ooh, I'm insulted now. Somebody's got to work hard. What the heck is going on here? Hey, Top, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. I don't really know what's going on. I'm basically just trying to update everybody on the happenings here. I was going to do some work, but I'm trying to get caught up on chat here. And we'll get there. I'm almost finished here with the Land Rover, so we're getting there. I think it should be done here in the next day or two. That's my plan anyway. Lewis is saying wet sand it. I think Mark will be able to advise you, I think. Yeah, Mark. So one thing that I've kind of run into, I've got all the final clears on this, and I let it dry for a week. It's the Tamiya clear, but I still managed to get a fingerprint in the fender there. And I just now noticed there's another fingerprint there on the door. And I've tried everything to try to get it, to make it disappear, aside from sanding it, which I'm afraid to do. So maybe, Mark, you have some, I could future the whole vehicle, put some future floor polish on it. Or maybe I'm afraid of spraying it again with clear coat. I don't know. So Mark does always have some good knowledge on that. What's the problem with the clear and what clear was used there? I gave it to him. Hopefully he can help me out. Lou's saying he put a fingerprint in the clear coat. And yes, Mark, it's the Tamiya X22 clear. But I had mixed it with some of the Tamiya flat clear. You start making people moderators, then I'm done for. I'll never be allowed to post. I could make you a moderator, Dirk. That could be scary though. Ask Google how to make a mod. There you go, Top. Wait a minute. You were going to have modeling on your modeling show? What an idea. I know. At some point, modeling will actually happen on a live stream, believe it or not. Kitchen is clean now. I can move to the laptop. Right on, Muse. I still need coffee, though. Where's my coffee, Muse? It's okay, Dirk. You can post on my streams. There you go. Cover the fingerprint with Vallejo mud effects. That's actually, to be honest with you, Chris, I wasn't going to weather and detail it any more than already is done, but that's my thought. It's that's a good way to hide stuff for sure. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I am going to put on my white gloves, as you see, Chris. They do exist, and top. They're not really white. They're kind of a off-white color, but I have the black ones as well. But I know you guys give me a lot of crap for for wearing the black gloves. So we've got a few things here that I need to install, and I'm afraid to install the wipers until I sort out this that hinge there. But I do, and see, I have two more antennas that I'm going to be mounting on the vehicle as well. I'm also afraid to put this on because I keep breaking off these guys, and it's driving me nuts. So each one of these has been re-glued on here about 3 to 4 times, and but that'll be sitting on top right there. So I'm going to probably do that at the very last moment, but since we're here and might as well get something done, I'm going to install my mirrors. Just need to make sure that I put them on the right side, which is weird because these are goofy mirrors. That doesn't make sense. I wonder if I painted the wrong mirrors. I bet I did. Are you kidding me? See, I didn't test fit these. It just doesn't, yeah. I think these mirrors are actually supposed to go on the front of the vehicle, like so. Let me pull out the other mirrors. I'll put this here so it stays safe. Let's see. No. Oh, yep. So apparently I should have used these mirrors here, which I don't like those mirrors. Let's pull out the destructions here and have a look-see, because I was almost positive I had the right mirrors. Okay, I do. They are just weird. Interesting. So in my mind, I was thinking that the mirror, the longer part, that they would be kind of going out like this lengthwise, but apparently they don't. They just go up like that. So I need to hog out my hole a little bit there, but they'll go on like that, which is a little bizarre to me because I thought they would be the long. I thought that they would go this direction instead of straight up and down. So let me clean out my holes here. That might be a bit too big. Nope. One thing I've noticed with this build especially is that this pink collared drill bit is pretty much just the right size for most parts going in. Just be careful not to drill in too deep. Just basically just cleaning out the paint that's gotten in there. Oh, and then so Paul over in the UK, uh, Plastic Monkey, he did on one of his Land Rovers, he put this diamond plating on, and I had asked him, "Hey, how did you do that?" The So he actually sent me some over, but I a lot of times I'll get the chicory uh, New Orleans blend coffee because I like a little chicory in my coffee sometimes. And they have these lids that have that diamond effect on them. And so what I did, and he had sent me some as well. And so it's just he had the Nescafe ones, and so you just cut your piece out of it, and it works perfect for diamond plate. And I'm I like it. So it looks really, really cool on it. I just need to add a decal right here. And then I'll also be for, I think it's a filler cap of some kind. And then I'll be also putting just a layer of clear coat over the top of it. But that was a really neat thing. And I think it looks incredible. Really happy with how that looks. So if you guys want to do some cheap imitation diamond plate, that's the way to go. I'll go ahead and grab my Tamiya cement. And Kenny, hey Kenny, how's it going? Good to see you. I'll get back to chat here momentarily. I just want to be able to say I did something during my live stream. So I'll add some glue there, and then we'll install my mirror. And that was so I'd also spent some time trying to find some really good mirror material on the internets, and I actually found some. And so it's the thin sticker material, and I was needing it more so for the Ladder 9 build, and the FDNY Ladder 9. And so I found some, and it looks okay for the most part. It's a decent mirrored finish. However, it's not quite as mirrored as I wanted it to be, but it's going to work for all intensive purposes. So uh, it's just they originally in a lot of these kits they just send you a decal, and the decal isn't as mirrored as I'd like. But I was going to try to see if I could get the Allclad 2 chrome finish to give that mirrored effect as well. And I haven't quite gotten there yet. So let's see. This guy still has some. Now I have to be very careful. He still has a little bit of the masking material on it. Which I've noticed is harder to get off on little pieces. But once you kind of get an edge of it picked up, it just pops off just like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit more glue because why not? And then we'll throw our mirror on. Make sure it's lined up. And that looks good for my house. The interior of this car turned out absolutely beautiful too. And I was going to flatten some stuff out with some flat paints, but I chose not to, just because I really like how everything, like the dashboard and all that, I ended up just kind of keeping that glossy finish on it. So I do like how it turned out. Pretty thrilled with the seats and all that too. They might be a little bit shiny, but you know what? It looks cool. So there's that. So there we did some modeling top. Let that dry a little bit so I don't knock those off, and I'll get back to chat. And probably go for about another 15 minutes here, and then we'll be heading off with the rest of the day. Oh, there's a lot of chat. Doesn't Eric use TNT to remove fingerprints? So I've heard. Yeah, unfortunately, this model is sold and won't be able to use TNT on it. I do have another one that I'm going to build for myself, and that one I have that boat that it's like a boat and trailer, and I'm going to have the boat and trailer towing behind it. And this one I originally wasn't going to keep it, but a subscriber really wanted it, and so I was more than happy to sell it to them. In the kitchen case, serve yourself. All right, I'll go get it. Mark, thank you, Mark. Wet sand 6,000. So I need to go get those paints or get those sandpapers. I'm thinking if I go to auto parts store, they should have the 6,000, 8,000, and 12,000. I can also maybe look it up on Amazon, see if I can find some, then use compounds to work it out. If it still shows, respray with clear again and let it cure and polish it up. Okay, thanks, Mark. That's kind of what my fear was. And it wouldn't hurt to put another coat of clear, but there's already 3 coats of clear on it. So it's getting a little thick, but woohoo. Later, I'm heading over to Buckman's to post. There you go. He's actually on tomorrow. You can post on his stream tomorrow. So this should be eggshell glove modeling. That's right, eggshell white. Muse was saying, really mess them up and get the blue ones like mine. But I don't stream again until tomorrow. Yep. Top streams tomorrow. You can always catch Buckman's Model Mania tomorrow in the evening. That crew glove models. Defo, not eggshell. I like the black gloves, bring back memories. Yeah, the black gloves definitely. I like them just because they fit a little tighter to my fingers than these do. These are really loose. You'll only have a certain thickness with the Tamiya clear, and it's very soft, so you can burn through it. Go and get Tamiya lacquer clear. Okay. Mark, that's actually something I had considered. I have the Allclad 2. I ended up buying Allclad 2 paints, and I have every clear that they make, including the Aquagloss. So my question to you is are you familiar with the Aquagloss? And my understanding is it's not as hard as their lacquer clear coats. So I don't know. But the Aquagloss looks beautiful when it's done, but you have to let it dry for a very long time. Dirk was saying, damn, I guess I'll stay here for a little while. Sorry, you got to stick with me for at least 12 more minutes, buddy. I do appreciate everybody that is here. KX4 Gaming and Models, Kevin, just print out a rhino and make a Hattori scene to cover the fingerprint. There you go. I could do that. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to do any more weathering to it, because basically the storyline with this was it was in the body shop getting some new panels put on it to replace them. Hey Paul, how's it going? Paul Di Matasso is in the house. Hello, Kalan, and all in chat. Muse is saying dio base with tall grasses and some critters will do it. That's right. I do have some time before, because I'm going to be hand delivering this to its new owner, and that might be a good plan because it won't be a while. It'll be a while before I can do that. So I could always spruce it up a bit and make a dial for it. Everybody's saying hi to Paul, and amazing what you can learn when you read the instructions. That's so true, Chris. If you can get car body wax to fill all the little scratches in due to wet sanding and give a smooth shine. Okay, that I think I've seen you and maybe some others do that. So that's a good point. I'll just try some car wax first and see what happens. And Kenny from HobbyLink International is in the house. Hey all, Kalan, why are you streaming while I'm working? Sorry, buddy. That is actually a topic I wanted to discuss. So the Monday morning coffee with Kalan kind of just started. It originally started on Sunday, but everybody streams on Sundays. And I could go back to doing Sundays because when I go back to work, Sundays would be the easiest for me. And a lot more people are off on the weekend. So the only reason I kind of had changed it was just because it was, I don't know, it was just, I think too many other streams were on Sunday was the only reason. But you know what? I could possibly go back to Sundays, and it would make it easier on me. The only thing is some weekends my wife, of course, wants to do stuff, so it might be easier to do it later in the evening. But then I lose my UK base, which, like Lewis and Nat, who later in the evening here, they're already fast asleep. So I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on that? So I know it's always the best just to do what works with me. So I don't know. Anyways, everybody's saying hi to Kenny. And then we're watching because he's doing something to the Land Rover other than painting it again. Yeah, which you'll probably is going to be more painting. You never know. And I'm hoping to just get it off and done and say I'm done with it because I have the Chevrolet, the 32 Ford, the GTO. The GTO is actually on my list to do here pretty soon too, and finish that one up. And then we'll see. We'll just kind of play it by ear. Get back to work, Kenny. Right. Top, second day back, and he's screwing off already. Exactly. Enjoying a sunny day at work. Yeah, hopefully it's nice and sunny there. The weather here in sunny Northern California still can't figure out what it's doing. Wait, I went over to work computer. He's doing modeling on his modeling show. Why would he do that? And you're saying it can happen. And Kenny's saying that's silly. Well, now that his wife shares the space with him, he has to look like he's getting something done. So that's actually true. She harps on me all the time. She's like, you haven't even finished a model yet. And I'm like, yes, I did. I finished the Messerschmitt. And I also, in 3 hours, a long time ago, I built the this mini craft model kits. I think it's an F6. I don't know what it is. It's a I forgot what it is. Probably an F16 or F something. But I finished that in 3 hours, and that's actually cool. I like the. I want to do a few more of the mini craft. I have them in my stash. I just haven't gotten around to building them because they do take a lot of time. So yeah. So she's been harping on me. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm trying to focus on getting some of these built, so that I can start on the stash that is the ever-growing stash that she keeps glaring at. I know, right? Especially because she knows how big his stash is. Yes, and it used to was only supposed to be 10 kits in the stash, and so that's why I started building like 12 at a time. That way I could add more to my stash. Well, that kind of blew out of the water. Hey Todd, how's it going? Uh-oh, Kalan, what are we doing? We are working on just updating everybody and working on the Land Rover Series 3 by Revell, and also the 1937 Chevrolet convertible. That is not what she said. I never work on models on my live streams. And everybody's saying hi to Todd. And Todd was saying, I had a work meeting so late, but happy to be here. Thanks, Todd. Always good to see you, buddy. I had a few questions for you regarding the Ladder 9, FDNY Ladder 9. But we'll get to those another time because I'm so far out from that. I am going to be relighting it and most likely using an Arduino setup to relight it. And I also, at some point here, I will show you what I'm doing, Todd, with the light bars to try to make them work. But here's the problem. I don't have a way of testing my boards or testing LEDs or anything yet because I still haven't gotten my Arduino set. I need to order that. Maybe next week I'll be ordering the Arduino to start playing around with the lighting. But I did start work on the light bars to modify them. And so once I'm able to test them, I want to kind of show you what I did with them, Todd, and maybe see if there's a way that Chloe can possibly modify or create some modified ones, or create a insert to modify that you can replace the existing ones with. So we'll talk about that another time. Wait, I saw it on HLI for sale, so I snatched it up. It's going to go well if I ever build one of my car kits. Yeah, these Top's talking about that boat kit. So it's a really great boat kit with trailer. You can build 3 different styles of boat, like a speed boat and whatnot. And I bought 2 of them, so I just decided to sell one on HLI, and Top picked it up. And it's going to be a great build, and I think it'll look great behind the other Land Rover that I'm going to be building. Hey, how's the back? I don't know. Who are you talking to? Mine? Not good. But Kenny's back is doing much better. Excuse me, I'm going to get a sip of water. And Todd is saying, I got my latest version of the Enterprise electronics working. Added Bluetooth control, saucer separation, auto detection with different formation lights, and even wrote my own mobile app. Nice. That should be very, very cool. I know Top will be very interested in that. Hold on. For some reason, must have ran out of memory on my other camera. All Clad Aqua is water-based and need many layers to build up a good smooth coat. My Hobby Super Clear 3 is top-notch, but I use 2K Clear on my cars. Okay. That makes sense, Mark. Your cars just turn out stunning. Todd was saying, I'll be making a new demo video soon. And Chris was saying, it lands on my lunchtime, so Monday is fine with me. Right on. Yeah, because you guys are a couple hours ahead of me, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And Kenny's lunch too. Kenny, do they even give you a lunch? They pay you for hours of drive time, though, don't they? That's an F-15, you fool, Chris. Yes, I think you are correct. But yeah, it's a really, it was kind of a fun little thing to do one night, and the Metal Earth kit. So I actually did enjoy that. I have a space shuttle one, and then I have I think it's the SR-71 that I was going to build. They're in my file cabinet. Your Enterprise is looking good. Yeah, Todd's Enterprise looks amazing. It's coming along really nice. I just don't have the patience for doing all and to spend all that extra money on it. just it wasn't worth it to me. So unfortunately, you guys will not be seeing the Enterprise finished on my channel, but we do have some other prizes that we will be working on. I still have to send you that testing board. That would be great, Steve. Yeah, I would appreciate that a lot. Todd, I wrote up a whole page on how to modify the light bars. Okay, I haven't been on your webpage recently, so I'll have to go look. And Top saying I go back about 7 minutes. Sorry, Top. I'm actually we are at the 1 hour mark, and I'm about to close up. We've got about 2 minutes left, so we'll be wrapping things up here. Hurry up and end this so I can take a leak. All right, Chris, you're free to leave. I'm going to close everything down, and I do want to thank everybody that's joined me today. And we actually got very little, but some modeling done. I'm building one too, just not as much work as on Todd's. Yeah, Todd is incredible with what he does with his builds. So I wish I had the time and money to do that. 1 hour, I always go 90 minutes. I know, but I've got stuff to do, and I still haven't had coffee today, and that's important. But I do have to go and to run a couple errands before my wife gets home for lunch. So good to not see you again, Kalan. Yeah, I apologize. You guys didn't get to see my happy face, but next week, maybe I'll even get a haircut and shave for you guys. We'll see, because I look like a, oh, I don't know I look like a homeless guy right now. So, well, Muse, take care. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you as with everybody, and take care. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for all of your comments and concerns about my surgeries as well. They should be rescheduled here pretty soon, and I'll hopefully have them in July. She said the latest would be August. So anyways, I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you guys next time.